Hello, I have a new Minecraft world record to show you. This is the new small Stereo 3 TNT funnel trapdoor that does not use any observers. Yes, just to point out, this door does use 2 targets. You could probably remove this one, but this one, the only reason why this is too high is because of this target, so this target is not possible to remove without doing a redstone block double extender and removing this with the piston, but that's way too complicated. This target you could probably remove for sure, but this just made it easier, and I'm using targets in the door anyway, and I still hate targets. I'm just using them unless I use eggs, and that's the only reason why. So, sorry. This is the door. And I will show you what it looks like from underneath as well, so, yeah. I will also do a rough explanation quickly of how the door works. Okay, so, this chest is filled with extra eggs, as well as this, chest minecart for these chickens. These chickens are supplying the drop dispensers for the targets, here and here. There's this soul sand here, which we'll get into after, because this, and yeah, otherwise the door is actually quite simple. It might look complicated with the mobs, but it's quite simple. So when you flip the lever, it powers the dust, powering this piston, powering the 2 blocks next to it. Powering the stropper doesn't matter, because I'll explain after. Powers this repeater, powering this dust, which I'll just go in game mode 3. And it powers this 3-tick repeater here into this piston. Also powering this dispenser here, which shoots into this cobweb into this target. This target is around, I think it's like a 4 or 5 tick pulse or something like that, I have no clue. To these 3-tick repeaters, which act as a falling edge. So basically what happens is this repeater and this repeater both, one will power this repeater, but 2, it will turn off, so the repeater will not turn on, like there would be a bedrock bar across it locking it, so it won't turn on. Then when the repeaters turn off, it will turn on, sending a 1-tick pulse to this dust, pushing these out. Now you're probably wondering, what's the soul sand in this cobweb? Well, if you look in here, there's a boat inside a specific point in the soul sand. The soul sand has many internal hitboxes at 1 and every 8th, so 0.875, 0.75, 0.6875, or in this case, 0.375. Because if you have 0.375 with the height of the boat, gives you 0.9375, which is the exact height of where this boat needs to be. So this boat sits on top of this boat, that's inside of the soul sand, and you're probably wondering why there's an ocelot in here. It's just these eggs could dispense into this cobweb, and the eggs do not get slowed down by the cobweb, only if a chicken spawns, which is 1 in every 4 chance. So if a chicken does spawn, it will get stuck in the cobweb, but then the ocelot will kill the chicken, which is really smart, because, yeah. My idea before the ocelot was to actually have a block here, and then for the chicken to go into the boat, and then get suffocated in the block and die. But the ocelot's better. So once this gets a 1-tick, it powers this dust, powering this piston, and this piston through these 2 blocks. This dust powers these 2 3-tick repeaters after sufficient delay, and because this is a 1-tick as well, this is a 1-tick sending into the 2 dust, and this piston pushing will get a second 1-tick. So this is not a redstone block, so it doesn't power this dust, obviously, and this is a torch here, or it could go here, but burn up cooler. Actually, it can't. It has to go here, because this would give a 1-tick. So if it's here, it will give a 1.5 tick, which is bad. So we have a 1-1-tick from here, and a second one from here. That's why this double extender thing here works. So this 1-tick repeater powers from here to here, powering the back piston here. So the sticky piston from here will move to here. Then after sufficient delay, or just 2 ticks after rather, this 4-tick will push the target in. Then also, there's this 2-tick repeater here, with a dust here which powers this sticky piston redstone block into this dispenser. So the way that you'll probably see that if I put the lever here, it gets a 1 tick, and it's really important that it gets a 1 tick because there's pretty much no other way. And the chicken's suffocating. I'll show you in a second. So basically, the target will extend, and and 1 tick before the target starts retracting, it dispenses an egg. So then when the target starts retracting, it gives a 1 tick to this, which is really cool. Then, because of these 2 3-tick repeaters, a second 1 tick goes through. So this piston will retract the sticky piston back to here. This will try pushing, but it can't because this dispenser here is immovable. And if the dispenser was not immovable, in theory, well, never mind. Yeah. So it can't push. And then the last retraction is done by this dropper loop here. You're probably wondering, this is really complicated, blah, blah, blah. It's actually not. Basically, you power it 4 times, and you get 1 output from here. So the first 2, well, the first one comes from when you flip the lever, so from this dust. The second one is from the 3-tick. When you unflip the lever, you get 1 from the dust, and the 4th comes from here. So what happens first? This dust is going to power this dropper and this dropper. This dropper will not move the item because it's already being powered by the redstone block, so it can't be powered again. This dust will also bud power this sticky piston down here, which will basically just extend it, powering this. And then when the dust turns off, this redstone block will retract, moving the item from here into here. That's 1 time. The second time comes from this dust just powering this dropper here, and then because of this dropper being powered from the lever doesn't actually matter because the item's just being sucked down, so literally any container could go here. You don't even, in reality, you don't even need this dropper here. It's just, I find it looks better. And it's actually perfect delay because 1 tick, and 2 tick here is 4 ticks of delay, but it gives a 2 tick pulse. This is exactly 4 ticks of delay giving a 4 tick pulse, meaning that this item from here does not have enough time. Well, this piston is extended and retracts so fast that when the item gets to here, it will not move from here to here as this is retracting. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, and then when you do the next part of the opening, so when you open it, this will fire again. So this will extend, powering this one first, then this one. So then this one will just move into here. Then when you open, and then when the last 1 tick comes through, it's going to power this one here first, sending the item to here, powering this comparator, which it does the last retraction, and then returns the item to here. This dropper does not get powered again, because this has already been retracted and already been powered, while the item is still about halfway between this hopper and this hopper, or still in this hopper, which is nice. So this note block here, Bud updates this dropper back here to make sure that the loop actually works, because otherwise it won't work. So yeah, hopefully what I've said so far makes sense. And one more thing is the boat in there. So you can currently hear chicken suffocating or dying from the ocelot. And this boat here, basically this dispenser here will dispense a chicken, and there's a chance that a chicken could spawn. So it will just go inside the boat and suffocate from the sticky pistons here, or rather this sticky piston here, or this block. Now, out of a 1 out of 256 chance that a quadruple chicken would spawn, so 4 chickens, 2 would go into the boat, but then the other 2 would just get suffocated within this sticky piston and this block here. If they do manage to escape, you could prevent it by having a boat here, so in this area here. So they'll just jump out, climb into the boat, and they'll get stuck, and then you could probably have another boat here with an ocelot to kill them. If they jump out over to here, then you're probably gonna have to kill them manually. But if you have the boat pretty much inside of the sticky piston here, they'll pretty much be guaranteed to go over to here and not to here. So if you just place a boat in between these three blocks here, around here, and then have another boat here with an ocelot that can kill both chickens, then yeah, that's how you solve the quadruple chicken problem. Which, during another door, me and Hi actually got the quadruple chicken. I have luck, and that's gonna be that door over there soon. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm tired. Yeah. You can actually see that the smoke here means that the ocelot killed the chicken. I'll try to maybe do a couple. You can see here. I bought the plan so you don't actually see the red of the chicken dying. But yes, this also does kill the chicken. And that's why the cobweb's here. So it has enough time. Also, one more thing, this boat is not actually outside the door, it is actually contained. You can see that right here. The white is the hitbox, and this boat doesn't actually matter. But it's like this because of it's like this because we don't want the cat to suffocate in here. But yeah, I remember saying TNT lamp thing, TNT funnel trapdoor, but I'm using lamps because TNT would blow up the whole door if something goes wrong. So lamps are better. So yeah, hope you guys learned something from this, and see you in the next video. And I have cool projects planned. So yeah, subscribe, get me to 100 subscribers, please. Okay, bye.